Greetings and welcome back to Corpse Party. In the last episode we experienced the first of 8 endings in this chapter, and now we will save Yuka from Kisame and a fate that I would not wish on my worst enemies. So this time what we're gonna do differently, of course go to the first wing like before.
Yuka!
And now instead of going to the left, we follow Sachiko. And that will save us from this madman. Get ready.
Run! Rabbit to run!
Karmic rebalance, bitch! He got fucked either way. Either in this or the ending. But now Yuka is safe. And we are back on this scene, which I will skip through because we already saw what happens. And it is in no way different from before. Morishige's fate is never changed, no matter what you do. And I'm fairly sure, yes, this is exactly the same too. And I think next we are going to Ayumi and Yoshiki. Yes, now this is the same up to the point where you need to choose. Hopefully I don't skip it. Okay, now. Yeah, I know. Now, unlike before, we actually have a choice. If you do you out of your mind, we would get the exactly the same ending as last time, so this time we go back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. Oh, wrong show.
俺だって数少ない連れ失うは嫌だからな。
何か言った？
別に何も。もう一遍だけミキには会っときたかったけど。
By the way, Miki is Yoshiki's sister, and she's only heard in Book of Shadows, and this music again. Corpse Party just went in the rave party.
ごめんなさい。本当に。これは今、サトシさんたちに必要なものです。どこかで渡してあげてください。
Acquired marble statue. Now I have no idea why Yuki didn't give it to Ayumi or Yoshiki in the previous ending. That would have helped, but maybe she did give it to Yoshiki and, well, Yoshiki dark and he can't give it to Satoshi or anyone, so whatever, it doesn't really matter.
だったら
Something to talk
お
about.
前が渡してやってくれよ。
サトシさんたちの周りには今あの子がつきまとっていて近づけないのです。もう一つ赤い像もあって、それも見つけたら渡してあげてください。わかった。体を取り戻してもらった私たち3人はもう準備はできています。そのせいで多重空間のバランスが壊れています。気をつけてください。あと足りなかった犯人の懺悔を引き出すには犯 犯人のあの子を浄化させてあげるしかありません。私はもう心が侵され始めました。次に私を見たら逃げ。
意識が消えた。
It's funny because the next time we actually see her, there's no need to run.
とにかくサトシたちとユイ先生を探すか。けど先生と鈴本、森重以外は姿も見えなかったしな。隅々まで校舎の中を見たと思うけど、マジでいるのかあいつ。
考えるしかないわね。そう、多重空間。最初の教室でユイ先生と一緒の時に見た人玉が言ってたでしょ。出会えなかったみんなはきっと飛ばされた次元が違っていたのよ。だから同じ校舎にいても会えなかった。分かってなかったの？
I don't think anyone could misunderstand this situation anymore. You shove it down our throats so many times.
ああ、いや、
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
Ah. Oh.
て
Japanese.
待てよ。じゃあどうやって犯人のこと伝えんだよ。会えもしない奴らに。
ユキちゃんが今言ってたじゃない。多重空間が壊れてるって。もしかしたら別次元同士の関わり合い方が変わってるかもしれない。もう一度探してみよう。先生を、みんなを。
あ、わかった。
本当に分かったの？
わかったって。でもよ、あの子供たちの霊じゃないってんなら、無関係の人間を何人もこの空間に呼び寄せて閉じ込めている存在は何者なんだろうな。
Bam, bam. Winter out. Back to Yuka.
ここに隠しておこう。スースーしてやだな。
By the way, she peed herself in the start of this chapter, so why am I telling you this? Take a wild guess.
でも濡れたまま履いてたら気持ち悪いし。さっきから地震ばっかり。学校壊れちゃわないかな。お兄ちゃん、お兄ちゃん。
And Sachiko is right behind her. Again. Yuka in all kinds of trouble. As per usual.
気づいた。
ああ、
校舎が違う。ここさっきまで私たちがいた天神症じゃない。
妙な寒気と真っ黒い気配は倍増されてるけどな。早いとこあいつら見つけてみんなで脱出するぞ。
So let us do just that. This needs extending, and that can be done by the help of Satoshi and Naomi. But we cannot do that yet, because we need to link up with them, as we did in the previous episode. There are skeletal remains here. Shibagami Private Senior High School Class 1A. Kakemi Yano. Again, this list is freaking huge. So this might take a while. Kakemi Yano, age 16, Cause of death, strangled to death. Venture down into the first floor. No bodies here. Or there.
おい篠崎お前
And finally someone notices this little fact.
何？
それ怪我か尻のとこ血がいっぱいついてるぞなんか尖った木とかで傷でもつけたのか大丈夫
うるさいな、もうあっち行ってよ。
え
あいつほんとデリカシーがないよ。ムカつくな、もう。どうしよう。
I'm not gonna say
カバン
anything.
持ってないから買いようがないし、こんな状態で持田くんやみんなに会いたくない。
Did you forget that there's 87 corpses here? There's bound to be a little bit of blood on you.
もう
I can't take this anymore. That blood on my butt was just too much. And we find Nagashima's student ID as we did before.
あれは如月学園の学生証だ。
This time though, Yoshiki is here to keep Ayumi in check.
近くに誰かいる。誰のかな。幸子さんの切れ端も挟んである。間違いない。
Acquired Naomi's student ID. Some more dialogue with Yoshiki.
篠崎どうしたんだよあそれ誰の学生証だ
中島さんのよ。この近くにいるんだ。中島さんいるの？返事して。
中島聞こえてねえのかな
探そう。きっと近くにいるよ。
お兄ちゃん
Oh god. It's this scene. Prepare your eyes for my thumbnail.
うわあっち言うかお前なその人の肩に口を押し付けて熱風吐き出すのやめろ
You guys are vampire.
お兄ちゃんご飯。
あそうか分かったサンキューてか普通に呼びに来てくれ
Doing whatever it is you just did. Yeah. And of course. What the hell is she doing? In. Okay. I don't really know what the purpose of this scene is, other than to just nail it in that Satoshi and Yuka are really close to each other.
やれや
Or rather, Yuka is really close to Satoshi. Give him a nudge nudge.
れまた自分の部屋の扉
And I guess also
話じゃない
that
か
their rooms are connected.
夢か
Just a dream.
いてててなんだ
And this will be the same scene. He wakes up and he's groping Naomi, and they see this video which we saw before with Kipiki and Takuchi. And we venture out, and the same thing as before happens. Yep. There's a lot of repetition on this, as you can see.
何これ校舎の様子が変わってる
さっきのかもな。
背中
And like before, Ayumi and Yoshiki meet up with them. There are skeletal remains sprawled out across the floor. Tendo Senior High School Class 2-A, Shiho Hasegawa. Shiho. There. Age 16. Cause of death, immobilized when tendons in leg were snipped. Let out.
サトシと中島じゃないかあれ。
やっぱり多重空間が解消したんだ。行こ
おいサトシ中島。
よしき篠崎、お前ら無事だったのか。
And this scene will be exactly the same too, except that Yoshiki is now in it. So there's a little bit more dialogue.
う。委員長、よかった。
Yeah,
私も本当どうしようかと思った。
And yeah, Ayumi doesn't go like, "What are you doing?"
よしき、
悪運強えなお互い。
Exchange the info. Everyone is dead.
元さん
篠原が冗談だろ。
くそ。さっきまでついさっきまで笑ってたじゃないかよ。みんななんでだよ。
これ以上
And she says the same things as
岸田
before.
先生とここから帰る。
は
いい殺害犯奈穂さんやゆきちゃんの話では
Sachiko,
殺害
we need to
犯
find
幸子の残され
repentance.
た3人がこの校舎
Ah,
に
Naomi
元
doesn't
の世界
think
に
it can
入れ
be
るかもしれない
done.
赤い服のどうすれば懺悔なんて。
だよね
あなたたちのさっき
このテープで帰るため肝心のところでテープを
We
変
still
えるっ
need
て
that other
キビキ
tape.
って人の取材テープみ
And she's interested in
この
Kibiki
方法
research
性
data.
は条例
If Yoshiki says something, I'll
だけど
let it
条
go.
例法私にこの恐ろしい呪いの拡大を
One of the
止めて
wrong
ほし
ends
いと
is
考え
actually
ているからだ
escaping without putting Sachiko to rest.
この学校をこのままにしておくとこれからもずっと
It will not be the next one, but it will be the one after that, I think.
たくさんの子たちがここに閉じ込められて無獄死んでいくんだよ。
そんなの
幸子に罪をなんで最初から無理。私の話だからうさんくさいって。
As you can see, Ayumi still has the darkening theme to her, but like I said, Yoshiki is here to keep her in check.
そうじゃないけど
She doesn't kill Naomi.
とにかく協力して頑張ろう。俺たちは坂内法について探りながらゆかやみんなを探すから、よしきと篠崎はゆい先生たちを探してくれ。
おう
揃ったらここに戻ってこよう。待ち合わせだ。
Kind of funny how no one says like, yeah, by the way, Morishige is here too. We should probably get him back too.
サトシこれやるわ。
And yeah, this
Oh.
scene.
なんか味方してくれた子供の霊からお前らに渡してやれって預かったんだ。
じゃあ
委員長気をつけてね。
中島さんあんまり持田くんに近づかないで。
は
おい篠崎おい
何よ。
もうちょい力抜けよ。
中島さんの学生証幸子さんの切れ端も私
後で渡せばいい。問題ないだろう。何も。
市場を優先してクラスの人に暴言なんて私 委員長として失格だ。
篠崎あゆみ個人としては素直な反応だろ。俺がお前の立場でもああ言うと思うぜ。
And this is exactly what keeps Ayumi from darkening
そう？
in this particular route.
多分。
なんか気楽に。
おう。
確かに今幸子に出会っても懺悔させる方法なんて思いつかないし、ゆい先生を探して逆打ちでもいいから、とにかくみんなで帰ろう。
おう。
And the same thing as before. You are now following multiple parties. You may only directly control one party at a time, however. If you wish to switch from one party to another, you may do so at will by stepping on one of the many pentagrams scattered throughout the school building. Yeah, and as before, we are gonna go with Satoshi and Naomi for now. Same thing happens as before. They go to the second wing to look for Yuka. They found Kurosaki's body and Yuka's shoes.
靴どこに抜けちゃったんだろう。
I skipped one dialogue.
かわいい。
So you didn't actually miss anything.
あなたはさっき助けてくれたの。怖い人から逃げられたよ。かわいい。むちゃくちゃしたい。私の言うこと聞く？お姉ちゃんね、あなたのお話なら聞くよ。幽霊怖いけど、なんだかあなたは怖くない気がするの。誰に物を言っている？この小娘が。くびり殺してやるぞ。
Despite not being captured by Kisame, Yuka is still in trouble. By the way, here's a fun fact. Sachiko's voice actor, whose name I unfortunately cannot remember, who also voice acts Yoshi, Shinosaki in this game, is the voice actor from the original Pokemon, and she voice acts Pikachu. Never can I see Pokemon in the same way again. Yeah, we find Morishike's phone. He still jumps out of the window. I'm still gonna pick it up, even though nothing... This is completely useless item. This is not used in anything. You don't have to pick it up or anything, but... Yeah, acquired Morishike's cell phone. Guess you can take comfort in the fact that he has lots of course videos. We go back to where the tape is, and now there's actually a little bit more than just a tape. There's Yuka.
よかった、大丈夫、怪我はない？
ゆか、わかるか？俺だ。そうだ。もう大丈夫だぞ。悪かったな。一人にして怖かったな。 ごめんな。
Don't be, at least she's not dead this time.
よかった。
さあ、ゆか、立てるか？ゆか、何か落としたぞ。
何これ。ゆか知らない。
どこに持っていたんだ？
わかんない。ゆか、これ初めて見るもん。
気味が悪いな。けど、これって。
Wired Mini TV Tape 2 as before, but now we have found Yuka
ラベル
also.
に響き取材にって書いて続きだよ。ここから帰る方法見られるかもしれない。
だな。よし、見に行ってみるか。ゆか、さあ行こう。
Now we have Yuka and Naomi with us. Everyone but Miss Yui accounted for. And she will too be in due time. Up here would be the way to the custodian's closet, but we're not gonna go there yet, because there's bones here, and one lever we need to operate. There are skeletal remains sprawled out across the floor. St. Marian's University High School Class 2-1, Yuki... something. What is your name? Yuki Nishimiya. Age 17. Cause of death, buried alive by spirit of little boy, suffocated. A wrong end we experienced ourselves. We go up. And there's a little bit more here. First of all, well, Susumoto is still here. We'll be right with you. Little girl. As you can see, there's a lever there we need to operate as before. Even if you're feeling trapped, remember, tomorrow is forced by yesterday and today, and all can flow in perfect harmony. Expel all closet trespassers! What is with closet trespassing in this place? This is a person we know. They're the remain of a female student. Byakuya Senior High School Class 2-4. Toko Kirisaki. Yep, that's the girl in chapter 4 who killed Satoshi with scissors. This time she's herself is dead. Dead. Age 17. And how she died? Cut out own tongue with scissors and choked on it. So she went insane. Even though technically in this timeline we never met her. I don't know why she went insane after that. This extends the bridge for Ayumi and Yoshiki. And that's why we played this first. Over here are two pedestals. The marble statue seems like it would fit perfectly in its place, yes. Now we just need the second statue and we can open this door. There's an empty pedestal against the wall here with a peculiarly shaped round slot. We save here. Just because we can. Actually save over this one. And man, this episode has actually been a rather cheerful one compared to the others in the past. But since the last episode was 1 hour and 8 minutes long, I think I should again go back to the around half an hour format. So I think this is a good place to stop this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.